So I'm here in Sundsvall in Sweden. It's a beautiful summer day and I have some honored guests from Australia and Holland. Erwin Boermans, who's been in the industry, in the business for district heating and cooling, sustainability for a long time. And he's here visiting the eco-village of Rumpan here in Sweden. So welcome to Sweden, Erwin. Tell us why you're here.
Thank you for the hospitality, Lars. I'm here in Sundsvall to learn about how communities have been enabled. We need to do that in the Netherlands. We need to do that in Australia in a massive scale. A big cleanup operation of the power solutions of Australia requires big efforts from everybody involved. And how your teams have been doing that in Sweden can be an example that we can learn a lot from. And that's why I'm here. That's why I took the effort to come halfway around the world to do that. And it is magnificent to get such a response here, to get so much hospitality. And the teams that make that happen will be multinational. It will be not only Swedish companies that have solutions that we need. It might be a whole range of Nordic companies that can supply solutions for that specific community that needs a solution. And I'm very honored that you took the time, that you took on a short notice this interesting request. So, yeah.
Okay, so with your experience and background, and now learned and seen the market in Australia, what technologies do you see that could have success in Australian market?
Ducted systems are everywhere in Australia. Health systems are needed in a big scale. The smart solutions that are standard in every Swedish home, like hydronic heating, like waste to energy and district energy are the big solutions that reduce the massive carbon footprint of the average Australian, and they're off-the-shelf products here. So I'm very interested to learn more of the teams that can provide them.
So the projects you're involved, mention something that you right now are looking for.
A team with an all-in solution that can provide as one team, including finance, the whole solution for a village. So I've got 2 villages in the southeast of Australia that require an all-in finance solution because it's too hard to make it all with small component suppliers. And I'm looking for partners to join that.
Okay, so we're here at Anders Nyquist Eco Village. What do you think about that?
It's magnificent that he started that already more than 30 years ago, and that it is still growing, it is still expanding and still learning. And the interesting thing is that it is visitable, that you can learn and feel and touch from the solutions that have been implemented over time. And it's a beautiful area here. It's magnificent how it greatly embedded in nature that has been made.
Okay, so we also continue today. We're going to see a little bit about concentrated solar energy, and we're also going to look at smart ventilation. We're going to continue this trip. But again, Dan, you started early. Give us very short about where you started in Holland.
In 1998, I was doing with a social housing association a retrofit of a very large former tax office, Puntigale in Rotterdam City Heart. We bridged all traditional boundaries. We included everything for a lower cost than a bare apartment for students. That's ComfortiD, is very well known in the student world, and ComfortiD is my company name still. ComfortiD is basically an integrator of different designs, methods, and that's I'm a sparky by trade, so electricity is very close to my heart. But heating, ventilation and air conditioning is one of my big passions. I educate, I integrate and I deliver hybrid solutions, and that requires a whole approach.
I also learned that you are being involved and invited as a speaker in some very important forums in Australia. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have a lot of events where people with the can-do attitude get invited, and I very often dress up with a Lego hat and an orange vest as the Lego hero. The Lego movie is inspiring a lot of people not to keep doing business as usual, but to create heroes. And one of those heroes I was in the Netherlands in 1998, but Australia needs a few of those Viking types that just can do and just do and stop all that chatting. So my presentation on most events is usually 10 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes, where I just hammer with very strong graphics a message across that we can do with off-the-shelf products and deliver for a lower cost than business as usual, more smarter solutions.
All right, thank you very much, Erwin Boermans, ComfortiD, a company based out of Melbourne in Australia, and the Dutch Heritage. And you're the hero for sustainability and growth in that business in Australia. Thank you very much.